So understand this, you can only communicate with somebody to their level of understanding. And so what I mean by that, I'll share a quick story with you. So I remember being young, and when I first moved with my father, me, my sister, my brother, my father had a dog, and the dog's name was Raven. And so me being 5 years old, Raven was not in my vocabulary. And so I remember me and my sister used to have fun with this dog, and I would run into the room and I would scream out, raisin, raisin. So I was saying raisin, raisin. And so with my vocabulary, that's all I knew. Even though my sister, my father, everybody told me this dog's name was Raven, I didn't understand that this dog's name was Raven. You know, my only understanding and comprehension level went to the word raisin. And so sometimes when we are talking to people, we get caught in those same types of things. So, you know, you can get frustrated talking to other people, and there's something that's on your heart that you've studied, you done went through, you done done your research on, and other people just don't understand it. It's almost like y'all speaking different languages, right? I think we have to understand that that is the case when we are trying to communicate with people. And even for myself, like when I read books, I may read a book on a subject that I know completely nothing about, or I may know a little bit about. And so in terminology, some of the words that are being said, it doesn't really process in my head. And then as I go and read other books and do more research, you know, and start looking up some of the words, I start understanding the words. So, you know, when I read books, I always know that I need to go back through this book at least 2 or 3 times, because I know I'm missing so much because my mind can't comprehend the words. And so as I go and get more understanding, I go back and I read this book, and it starts to, light bulbs start to go off, because now I'm speaking the same language as what's in the book. So, you know, as you are communicating with people, have patience, have grace, understand that everybody is not on your level. And it may seem like, you know, people are not paying attention to you. Sometimes it's because they can't comprehend some of the things that you can comprehend. So you may be, you know, at a different level than somebody else, not necessarily saying that you above or below or anything, but you just may be on a different level. You may be on a different playing field as everybody else. And so sometimes you have to be patient trying to communicate things to people. So like, don't get frustrated with people because they don't understand every nuance, every like thing that you understand, because you may have done so much other research. You may have, you know, been familiar with some of the things that you are saying, and to other people, it's so hard for them to comprehend because their mind is not even wrapping around some of the words. It's not wrapping around some of the ways. It's not wrapping around some of the things that you know. So, you know, just take your time, be patient with people, and just understand that you can only communicate with somebody to the level of their comprehension. So sometimes you may have to break things down to a minute level, you know, and then, you know, sometimes you may not have to do it. Sometimes you can be around people and everybody understands the terminology and everything that you are saying. So, you know, anyway, I hope this helps somebody. And if you find it helpful, go ahead, share. Also like the video, and then also subscribe to the channel or follow me like on whatever platform you follow me on. Yep, I thank you for watching. And like I said, I'm just here to share my information, the things that I know, and I hope that it helps. And also, you know, go ahead and put in the comments if there's other things that, you know, you can think of, things that you want me to try to cover, or things that we can just kind of talk through together. But anyway, I'm Damien, and until the next video, I'm out. Peace.